birthday, so been out, had a nice meal, had a pint with a meal. Only San Miguel, to be fair. Been to 3 different pubs in the local area. A couple of pubs were shut, which is bloody sad to see. So I went to Craftworks, craft beer bar, Crafty Teller, like a restaurant slash craft bar, and then over to the Vale Hotel, which is like a traditional beer pub. Good beers in all of them. Didn't review any because we're not out for reviewing. So anyway, I had a few sherbets. Yeah. So tonight, the first tasting of my Wraggy Avenue Choc Fudge Brownie Imperial Stout. So this was the Beerworks Imperial Bleep Stout. I'm not saying that word. Fuck 'em. From obviously Love Brewing. 40 quid for the 40 quid for the kit, pound a pint. Brewed it, tastes absolutely the bomb, absolutely amazing, no doubt about it. For a homebrew beer, absolutely off the flipping charts. But wanted to tweak it, so I've got 8 different variants that I've done, just to give other home brewers that sense that you can do stuff that you might not have thought you could do. So I've got the Imperial Stout, secondary fermented it in the barrel, and then transferred it to bottle, as if we have here. It's been in the bottle a couple of weeks, so it's fermented again in the bottle. For this one, I added a chocolate fudge brownie flavouring, or essence as they call it. It's been used in commercial beers from breweries close to me. I won't tell you the breweries because I don't want to upset any trade secrets, but it has been used in those breweries. So let me tell you now, those beers tasted amazing. So in any case, so officially the first ever punt at this. Bit of a pop. Got the Nottingham Craft Beer Festival glass. Now, to be fair, like most commercial Imperials, you don't get much of a head, if any head at all. It always surprises me when you do get a big head on a commercial Imperial Stout. It's like, don't normally get that. You get the smallest head possible. So black, crystal black pour, looking good on in the glass. Like I say, light tan head, slightly bubbly, but that's because of me pouring it into the glass, as you can see. And it looks it. I'm not going to put my nose near it at the moment. Bloody salivating, waiting for this. It's an experiment. If this works, then you look at other essences, flavours that you want to try. Yay, they may not be the cheapest. It'll be a damn sight cheaper than trying to buy commercial branded beers when they're about 9 or 10 quid each, and you're making it for the equivalent of £1.50 a pint. I mean, it's £1 a pint to brew. The essence, the Choc Fudge Brownie Essence, is not cheap. It's anything from 25 to 34 quid. But there's more than enough to do one brew. So, anything from £1.25 to £1.50. That's my prediction. So, there we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely hits the spot on. So, it's round about 11.5% ABV. Oh, proper smell of that the chocolate and the fudge. Oh, 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 oh. Now this, let's have a drink first. I'll bloody talk later. Fucking hell. That is off the charts nice. This is a home brewer. This is homebrew. It's not fucking commercial. I'm not a commercial brewer. So you get a Beerworks kit, 40 quid, like I say. You brew it. I banged in 2 litres, 2 kilograms of sugar to up the ABV from about 8 to 11. I was hoping it was going to come out a bit higher, but it didn't. Doesn't matter. You could put more yeast in to burn off more of the sugar. In some ways to do that. Interesting thing. Done that. Let it brew for longer than it needed. Put the hops in. The hops stayed in for longer than it needed. Secondary fermented it. Then I put it into the glass, into the bottle. Added chocolate fudge brownie. And that has made a stunning bloody beer. Let's have a drink, come on. So I'm getting all the normal Imperial Stout. I'm not saying that other word. But yeah. I'm getting all the normal Imperial chocolate, a leatheriness. The complexities are flipping off the charts. Anyway, and then you get this. So you get the complexities that were there with the original Imperial. And then you get that chocolate fudge brownie part. There's a hint of banana there. This cakey, this chocolate, this fudge. And there's the original Imperial, the leatheriness, a slight smokiness, certainly chocolate, certainly a bit of coffee. Absolutely bloody amazing. This is a beer my good mates at Bang the Elephant, I'm sure, would be very interested in, and the likes of Fire Rock and so on, you know, Emperor's Brewery and all them sort of people. Ooh. And soon, I'm hoping to go grain brewing. Do I, as a 50-year-old, join the commercial brewing sector? If I ever won the lottery and was had the ability to open my own tap room, I would definitely go into proper brewing. And obviously having beers from the best breweries, local breweries, some decent national breweries, you know, Wraggy's tap room, a proper Wraggy's tap room. That would be a stunning affair, nonetheless. You know, let's go away from dreamland. Let's go into what's in front of us. An absolutely stunning beer. I will find the name out of the essence, the company who makes the essence. The wife knows, obviously, she's the one who ordered it. They did do a caramel as well, and I'm sure they do a lot of different flavours. And you know, if you're after a certain flavour, they ain't cheap. You know, my wife, she paid, I think, upwards of 20. It's a litre that she paid for. She paid 25 quid for this litre. But this essence, this flavouring essence, whatever you call it, is absolutely the best on the market. Commercial breweries use it, so you can sell it's the best. I was worried. I was kind of worried that I'd gone over on the, I put 20 mils in per litre. So 40 pints, 800 mils. So yeah, let's look at the pricing. If you was to do a chocolate fudge brownie, 40 pints, you know, you're looking at 40 quid for the kit, 2 bags of sugar, so £1.30. Around about 26 quid. So 66, 68 quid, 69, say 70 quid at the tops. Without factoring in any delivery charges on the essence. 70 quid, so about £1.90 a pint for an 11.5% chocolate fudge brownie Imperial Stout. Yes, it's an outlay you don't want to fuck up, that's for sure, you know. But let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that is stunning. I'd put that aside any commercial Imperial. I would. Just got a hint of licorice then as well. Oh, oh. So the experimental beer so far is interesting. It's the next experiment on the list, the Wraggy list of experimental brews, is a barley wine split into 220 pint batches. It's going to be brewed with 2 kilos of extra sugar, as this time, but probably muscovado sugar instead of granulated, so I will factor the pricing in. I'm looking at doing a kilo of cherries, a kilo of plums at the very start, so I'm going to have to do some, when I get the stuff, I'm going to have to get some vodka, 40, or even try and get some 60% vodka, and put the cherries and plums into that for a week, or at first a week. So this might be a drawn out process, and then add that litre of each to a brew, and yeah, go from there and see what happens. You know, add it to the finished barley wine brew, and then, you know, could be very, very interesting, you know. And I may even try and get some bourbon chips just to play around with the beers, you know. I know breweries do it all the time, and you know, from a basic home brewer, that is amazing. To brew that out of plastic fermentation buckets and plastic barrels with just the addition of essence. The kit itself is amazing, but these extra elements just are off the charts. Out of 5, if I was to class this out of 5, for me, it's the best tasting homebrew experience I've ever had, ever. A good 4.7 out of 5. Oh yes, oh hell yes. Oh, it's freezing in there now. Jesus, proper feeling it. Yeah, wow. And I do bloody mean wow. If you've got the pennies to follow this, you know, it's not, I know personally, because 40 quid's a lot of money. So the initial 40 quid for the kit is expensive. Add the sugar in, and then this chocolate fudge essence in. There is, I think, Bolton Wanderer said to me, there's Dr. Roy's, so you maybe could, in a 40, use a 7 quid essence than a 25 quid essence. You may, only saying may. But what I got, I thought I'd overdone it, but what I've got there is a stunner, absolute stunner. And that's it for this review. And actually, on topic, whole review, funnily enough, apart from about half a minute. Stunning beer. Gotta be honest, I'm not at work tomorrow, so I don't give a shit. But yeah, wow. Make no mistake, that's the game changer for me. That tells me that even as a home brewer, I can make beers that challenge the big boys and girls and what they do. And you look at that, just look at that. It looks the part. It looks like a proper commercial homebrew. Beer rather. Commercial Imperial Stout. And it bloody tastes like it. I need to ask the wife now what other flavours there are, because I'm a flavour person. As a gardener, I'm a colour person. I want to see colour. I don't want to see green, just bloody green, because green is grass. I want to see all the colours under the rainbow, vibrant, bursting, and in beer, I want to taste stuff that, you know, wow, what the hell is this? That is the hell, wow. And this is it for the review. Thank you for watching. And funnily enough, the other bottles are going to be resting for a few more months. But as they're going to be letting people know tonight, Wraggy can make a decent beer. It may be for other kits, but oh yeah. In any case, cheers all. See you soon.